Very cool. Here you are back running again. How was your summer?
Summer was fantastic. It was definitely the best season that I've ever had. It culminated in the FISU championships in Taipei, which is a wonderful trip and a fantastic experience. And that was my main goal for last year, was to qualify for that team, to make the final, and then to run for a medal. Was kind of the goal that I had from this time last year. So to actually make it there, this was one of the first years in a while that I've been able to check off the goals that I had at the start of the year, because I haven't been able to put together the season that I know I've been capable of for a few years.
Okay, and so let's talk about that for a second. You're national champ indoors 1500.
Mm-hmm.
And so how did that, you wanted a medal at FISU, you came 9th, I think you were saying a minute ago?
10th.
10th?
Yeah.
And then so how did that stack up once you had a chance to look back at that performance?
I was initially a little bit disappointed after the race, because I wanted to place higher than I did, but it certainly was probably the best learning experience that I could have had at the championships, getting the tactics right when you're racing a bunch of guys that are as good or better than you. So I'm very thankful to have a difficult race in that it was rough and I wasn't in the right position, and that presented a challenge for me, rather than to have like a clear race and finish 5th or something and not really gain any of that kind of disappointment experience that really fuels the fire for future championships.
So you had a long season. You're talking about you had indoors all spring, you went to FISU in the summer.
Yeah.
So now you've taken a bit of downtime, you're building your mileage back up, and you're going to run another indoor season coming up in the new year? Yeah,
and I'm excited for it. I think that I might run a few 3Ks indoors, which is something I've never done before. I just kind of want to test the water a little bit at a little longer distance, so I'm excited for that to kind of change. And obviously, not being part of a varsity program now, there's a little bit of difference in training that allows for some more flexibility through the fall, and a little bit more training through the winter as well, because I won't be as serious about competing and won't have as long of an indoor season than I would if I was running for the Vikes again.
You adapt well to the 3K. Will that influence your decision on what you race outdoors?
Potentially. Like if it goes really well, I might consider running a 5K in April or something like that, but I think that the 15 will still be my primary focus for the summer. It's good in the winter, I think, to try some of the longer distances and extend yourself that way. And because I don't really know what my capabilities are in the 3K, because I've never raced one, I'm excited by the opportunity to explore that side of things.
All right. Well, nice work all last season, that very long season, and good luck with your training and racing going forward.
Okay. Thank you so much, Chris.